Go. Okay, as we set this up, it's not a great scene. It's very, very deep into this rough. Well, I think you caught a flyer out of the rough here. All right, that one is on the green. Very long putt coming up. Oof. Here's a look at our par putt. And after that one, you are sitting at 1 over par. Teeing it up on the 5th. Beautiful swing. And second shot here on the 5th. Well done. That's a nice little approach shot there. You could take things down to even par with this putt. Oh, so close. Okay, just a few more inches to go. All right, see what you can do here. 6th hole, par 3. I'm having that. Setting up here for the 10-foot putt. I think it's breaking to the left. Oh my, that was a fantastic shot. After that one, you're going down to even par. And the 7th hole is a par 4. Oh my goodness, just smashed that one. All right, setting up here deep in the spinach. Hitting into this green with a bit of a down slope, and don't want this one to get away from you. All right, 36 feet away. This one's going to the left. Well, this one's looking good so far. Oh, and it doesn't go. Oh, man. All right, tapping in for par, and we're moving on. And you're at even par. Okay, 8th hole coming up. Well, don't worry about it. Okay, we're on the green. 16 feet to the cup. Oh, almost had the birdie there. And with that, we will move on to the next. And after that one, currently sitting at even par. And here we go. We got a par 5 9th hole ahead of us. And it looks like that fairway has a bit of a down slope out there in the landing area. Could get some extra yards. It's a nice looking shot. Setting up here about 190 yards or so to the pin. Setting up for our third shot. Oh my, look at you. Cheeky little pitch shot right into the cup. That's what we like to see. You brought your score down to 1 under after that one. And here we go on the 10th hole. We got a par 3 ahead of us. Good work there. Great shot on the approach. Here we go. Birdie putt coming up. And after that hole, you'll go down to 2 under. And teeing off now on a long par 4. Oh my goodness, just absolutely striped. Here's our second shot on hole number 11. Yeah, nice work. That's a good little approach shot. 5-foot putt here. Nice putt. I like the way this is shaping up. That's your second in a row of birdies. You managed to bring things down to 2 under after that one. Okay, here we go. Par 5 for the 12th. Oh, yeah, that's a sweet spot there. That's, yeah, you launched it. Okay, about 215 yards or so to the pin. And the approach heading to the left. All right, here we go for the birdie. I think we got a left to right break here. Ooh, almost drained that one for the birdie. And just tapping that in. And after that hole, you are at 3 under par. Here comes the 13th hole. Left, heading left. This one's a 4-foot putt. And right now you are at 3 under par. And the par 4, 14th hole is next. There we go. Nice contact on that one. This shot's around 155 yards out. That'll do. Here we go. This is for birdie. This one's tracking. And it's showing us how it's done. 4th birdie of the day so far. And after that one, you'll bring your score down to 3 under. This hole's a short par 4. Might be able to get aggressive. Yep, that's going to do. Here's our second shot on the 15th hole. Was well played. This putt's about 4 feet. 4 under par is your score at the moment. And next is number 16. This one's a par 4. Ooh, just tattooed that drive. Okay, hitting this one from the rough. Nice shot. That'll do. This one's 20 feet out. I think this one's breaking just a bit to the right. Yes, it drops. Fantastic putt. And 4 under par after that hole. And teeing up now on the 17th. Nice swing. This shot's about 80 yards out. And the green tends to slope away from us where we want to land it, so be careful of the approach. Great work there. That's a great approach. All right, you've got this for the birdie. Let's go. And that will drop for birdie number 6 on the day. And after that one, you're bringing your score down to 5 under. Okay, now we go over to the par 4 18th hole. Ooh, this is going to get a few more yards on the ground. Let's see it go. Okay, this one's around 90 yards out. Doing all right, hitting those greens today. Well done. This one's 8 feet away. Okay, the putt drops, and that's it for today. And at the end of this one, you've wound up at 6 under par. Well, that's just about it for me here today. Hopefully you had a decent amount of fun. Scratch that. Hopefully you had a whole lot of fun. I hope that for you. Thanks again. See you soon. Hello to you. My name's John, and I'm officially welcoming you to this society event. We've got a par 4 sitting right in front of us on this first hole. Now let's spank that ball into the fairway and begin our round. Well, you made good contact with that one. Let's get up and out of here. Well, that's unlucky. You didn't deserve that. Nice little draw onto this one. Yeah, that's going to work for you. I'm liking that. Ooh. All right, let's try to get this one down for double. Well, that hole's behind us. Let's move on. And clocking in at 4 under par at the moment. Wind is blowing right to left on this one. Safe approach, nice. Here's a putt for 19 feet. Starting this one out pretty good. Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt. Okay, third hole, par 4. Let's go. Come on, hold on to that fairway for us. Well, that won't work. And look at this one, just flying out of the rough. From here, who knows what could happen, but I'm eager to find out. A little bit too firm on that one. And drop this one in for your par. And you're sitting at 1 over par at the moment. And fourth hole coming up. Well, let's hope this does not find the rough, but not sure yet. And safely in the fairway. Good stuff. Yep, that's going to do just nicely. 12 feet left to the hole. This one's on a good line. And just inches to the hole. All right, and now let's take a peek at the standings. Okay, 5 under par currently. Careful out there, the wind's blowing right to left. And driving the old green, putting for eagle. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, yeah, that's gonna work. There's your eagle. And after that one, you're at 7 under. And we have a par 3 for the 6th hole. This one's a 21-footer. This putt's going left to right. And after that one, you currently sit at 1 under par. was tidy. And here's our second shot on the 7th. We're going to have to be real careful with this. It's deep into this rough. This one's about 15 feet. This one seems to be tilting left to right. Nicely played. Currently sitting at 1 under par. Heads up, wind's going right to left on this one. Caught the down slope. Let's see how many more. Oh yeah, I'll approve that. And here we go for the birdie. Okay, and you're down to 2 under par now after that one. And the next hole is the 9th. It's a par 5. Look at this, just caught it. Okay, you've got about 220 yards to go. This one's heading a bit right. If you sink this, you could save par. Oh, unfortunate. All right, let's see how this next hole is playing. And after that one, you're sitting at 7 under. All right, here we go with the 10th hole, par 3. And 28 feet from the cup. This putt's going uphill and to the right. Oh! All right, here's what you got left for par. And that'll do. Okay, 7 under par at the moment. And we are working with the tailwind on this hole. There we go. Great contact. Second shot here on the 11th. Now this from 16 feet. I think this is going to go right to left. So good, so good. Alrighty, down to 2 under par after that. And stepping onto the tee now on the 12th hole. We got a par 5 on this one. Woo! Look at that thing go. Okay, we are in the deep stuff currently. And you've done yourself a service there. We're back in the fairway. That's great. I'll take that. And this one's for your par. And after that hole, you're 2 under par. All right, let's see what we can do here on the 13th. You have a very long putt ahead of you here. This one is going downhill and I think a little bit to the left. And 4 feet to go. And after that, you're 2 under. Wind blowing left to right on this hole. Well, that's too bad. All right, here's our second shot on the 14th. And are we on the green? We're on the green, yes. A hole, though, I still can't see it. I'm just going to have to hope we get this close. And this next putt for the par. All right, you're sitting right at 2 under for the moment. And now the par 4, 15th. And from the green side bunker, this is what our third shot's looking like. All right, this is positive. We're going in a positive direction. This shot's about 75 yards to the pin. This one's going to need to sit right down. That's okay. No worries. We'll be on the green soon enough. Little play. And hopefully you can drop this one down for the triple. Oh, come on, get in there. And that putt will go. And right now you're 2 over. And the wind is picked up. We got a tailwind to deal with. Nicely struck. And here's our second shot on the 16th. Well, this is just lovely. And you've got this left to save your par. And right now you are 2 over par. And now for the par 4, 17th. Good shot. We've got about 130 yards to go here. Here's what you're looking at for birdie. This one's going left to right pretty hard. Good putt from there. Not a lot left to do. And that will do. And after that, you're sitting at 2 over par. All right, over to 18 now. This one's a par 4. And the fairway does tilt away from us. A bit of a downslope up at the landing area. We'll get it back. All right, 36-footer. Let's see what you do. Well, this one's looking okay. Oh, my goodness, killing me here. Just killing me. Great putt, though. Almost got that to go. And as we head our separate ways, that's 4 under par for you today. All right, that's going to do it. Thank you so much for playing the game, and we will hopefully see you real soon. Hello there. It is me, John McCarthy, here to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. I got good vibes about the day. I think we got good things ahead. Deep breaths on the first tee as you begin the final round of this event. I'm looking forward to it. And second shot here on the first. If you want to save par on this hole, we got to drop this right here. And after that one, even par is your score. All right, let's go. Par 3, second hole. You can do this. Okay, second shot here on the second. Oh, that's gonna go down from the fringe. That's skill there. You are currently sitting right at even par. Okay, we got a par 4 here on the third hole. I think this is heading to the fairway. All right, this shot's about 150 yards out. Good shot. 5 feet to the cup from here. That's going to bring it down to 1 under par. We're teeing up on the fourth hole now. Beautiful swing. And we are in the deep stuff currently. Let's get out of here now. Maybe this one I'll kick to the left. 10-footer from here. Oh, yeah, that'll drop on in for the birdie. Well done. And after that one, you're at 6 under. And let's let this fly here on the 5th. Oh, man, that was just striped. Okay, greenside sand. Let's see what you have. Okay, back into fairway. That's what I like. Nice stroke. We're on the green. Here's a 17-foot putt. Oh, man. All right, give it a tap. Okay, well putt. Now let's move on. And that will leave you at 5 under after that one. And this one's a par 3 on the 6th. Well, you got to hold on to the fairway here. A little off on that approach, but that's okay. And from the greenside rough. Okay, we could save par here with this putt. Ah, no good. Oh, well, that's too bad. Second bogey in a row, unfortunately. All right, and after that, you've gone up to 4 under. All right, 7th hole now, and it's a par 4. Ooh, barely sneaks into that deep rough. Oh, it almost dropped. And this should be a fun watch. Let's see how you do with this long, long putt. Starting this out to the right, should come back. And here we go with the par putt. Okay, let's take a look at this next hole now. Okay, even par at the moment. Teeing off now in a long par 4. Those shots are going to happen to you. Second shot here on hole number 8. And there's a bit of a downslope around the pin. You got to be careful of that. Nothing wrong with that. Safely on the green. This one's 19 feet out. And I think this one's breaking to the left. Good luck here. This is for par. And you're at even par. And the 9th hole is ready for us. Hopefully you're ready for it. Landing area slopes away from us. Might be able to get some extra yards. Looks like this one's in the fairway. And this one's around 185 yards to the pin. This one's heading a little bit to the left. Setting up here now for our 3rd shot. Oh, so close. 5 feet left to go. And you're at even par currently. And as we begin the back 9, we have a par 3 to start out with. Oh yeah, you'll take those all day. Here we go, birdie putt. This putt's going. Wonderful, wonderful shot. And after that one, you're going down to 1 under. All right, good luck. We have a par 4 here on the 11th hole. That was an extreme amount of force. All right, this one's about 125 yards out. That should do nicely. Okay, best of luck with this one. 16-footer. Okay, you're starting this out to the left. I see what you're doing. Here we go. This next one for par. One under after that one. Let's see what happens here on the 12th hole. This is out of the second cut here. Oh, man. Okay, save par right now with this putt. Let's go. And you are 1 under after that one. We got a par 3 here on the 13th. Silky swing. And yet another green in regulation for you. 7-foot putt here. And that one drops for your 4th birdie of the day. I'm liking that. And after that, you'll go down to 2 under par. 14th hole coming up. We got a par 4 for this one. Well, this drive's looking okay. And this is looking to be about 155 yards out. Yeah, that'll work. Nice approach. Here's a putt from 21 feet away. Looks like you got a line on this. Ooh, it's still on track. Oh, yes, that'll go down. Nicely done. Let's see what happens on the 15th hole of this course. You might need a club or two extra from here. This is really deep. That'll do for the approach. 15 feet to go from here. I think it starts off straight enough, then turns a bit to the right. All right, drop this one for the bogey. 6 under par currently. Okay, on to 16. This one's a par 4. Nicely done. All right, this one's about 75 yards out. And it's shots like that that are the reason you are in the lead. Good stuff. That's gonna work. And after that hole, you're 2 under par. Okay, now on to the par 4, 17th. Oh my goodness, you hammered it. Okay, we're in the deep rough. Careful. Yep, that's out of the top shelf. Good work. All right, if you can sink this, snatch a birdie and be on our way. Good work out there. That's birdie number 6 today. Brought things down to 3 under after that one. And this hole is a long par 4 hole. Well, tee shot's looking good here. Time for our second shot here on number 18. This one's drawing. Nothing wrong with that. And this left for a final score of 66. Oh, it's getting there. And as we head our separate ways, you've wound up at 8 under par. All right, thank you so much for playing. That's going to do it for me. Hopefully we'll see you again soon.